On a spot of land that was once desert, now stands the city of Glendale, and a building filled to the brim with fans, State Farm Stadium. Today, it's an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Arizona Cardinals. People had this game circled this week. Two of the best teams so far squaring off here in Week 5. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Hurts now from the gun. Buying some time right. His first throw is an interception. Buda Baker picks it off. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion. Now you want to build on it. Wow.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. His return starts at the 5. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Headed out right. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce. That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
1st and 10, here's Hurts. Hauled in by Goddard, left side. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
On third down, it's Hurts. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he's tackled for no gain. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making a stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Hurts yet again. Man downfield, and Goddard has it. He has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. What a play to beat this defense on fourth down. 23 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he stopped right as he reaches the 10. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling the preseason game. When Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. We're working a couple yards past the line. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Back to throw, Murray. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, and so is the defense, and they take him down. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down. Murray from the pistol. His first throw is an interception. Kyer Elam makes the play. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his step.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Second down.
starts to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's keeping it. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Escapes the pocket.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Hurts now on fourth. Flush down now to his left. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Murray. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Offense to the line fast.
And the Cardinals first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. The give now to Benson. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. It's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
That's simply a difficult tightrope walk to stay in bounds on a catch that far downfield. What an effort. Just too difficult a play to make.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. He'll air it out on 3rd. Brought in right side by Moore. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works. They come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Inside of field goal range, but the kicker ain't moving. They're going for this. 4th down. Here's Murray. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
I'll start this one out with Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open at 1st and 10.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Hurts tucks it, starts running. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Adrian Taylor-Demerson getting there for the tackle.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Here's another carry for Barkley. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. From the red zone on 1st. Escapes out to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. 73. Hurts. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. And off to Benson to start the drive. Running in the red zone. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take the lead on the first play of the drive. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Cardinals take a 4-point lead.
14, Eagles 10. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back of the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Buda Baker picks it off. And he's going to take this one back. And he's in for the pick six for Arizona. Second time he's had an errant throw taken back for 6 in this half, Brock. As a quarterback, how do you come back from this knowing there's so much game left?
How do you come back from it, or how do your family and friends come back from it? I know as I get older, I think about them more and more. As a competitor, you're just going to grit your teeth and do what you can. But for the loved ones following, that's a tough second pick six to watch.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. A motion at tight end left. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So it'll be 2nd and long upcoming on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Hurts looking to throw. Called in left side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On first down, Hurts. And this one is launched downfield. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Keytrell Clark picks it. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick six for Arizona.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Eagles 10. Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. His return starts at the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
And 24 once again. It's 2nd and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you'll be more interceptions.
And the game's good there, partner. A nice 7-yard effort, but they're still well short, so this is going to be 4th down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Oh, and they're going to fake this one. Oh, boy, it's intercepted on a fake. And the Cardinals take over. Not an interception by the reigning Defensive Player of the Year.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets and coverage just about anywhere they threw it. An interception was possible.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face 2nd down.
Covered by Kyer Eva.
From the gun, it's Murray. Forced out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Murray on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Chased out to his right. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's Murray. On the move, hit it right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Now backed up to the 8, 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Mitch Wishnowsky set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Here's this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Hurts now from the gun. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. So second down coming up.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Throwing here just before halftime. Throwing this for the end zone. And the defender comes away with it. Jalen Thompson makes the play. There he goes, right sideline. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick six for Arizona. But we all saw his teammates yelling at him, go down for the touchback. Yeah, no chance of that. He saw a lane to take it from one end zone to the other, and he did just that.
You know, and in that sense, he's no different than a kick returner bringing it out of the end zone. That's why some think DBs make the best return men. They just got that unique way of seeing the field, whether it's on a kickoff or going 100+ for a pick six. Wow.
And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
First and 10.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. First and 10. Third quarter underway. Here's Benson. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Staying on the ground with Benson. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First and 10, Murray. Someone got a piece of that downfield throw, but it is caught anyway. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock. This one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
The Cardinals will line up for the two-point conversion.
Murray's going to throw for it. Has it at the 2. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. He goes to the hurry up here. Barkley again here on 2nd. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
Great.
Now pitch it to Barkley. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's good. Eagles, 1st down.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
36-yard line.
Now Barkley. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Crowd left Yeti. Hey, let's go. Crowd left Yeti. Tiger Hornet.
Hurts on 1st down. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles start the 2nd half with some needed points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go get your job done.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Max Milton with the INT. Well, I don't get it, but just the choice to go for it there, Brock, as I'm looking to my right, seeing a partner kind of fuming, a little steam coming out of the head. I'm sure you and many others maybe aren't a fan of that call.
I don't feel like I'm that old. I really don't.
You don't look that old.
Well, thank you. But, yeah, this still just gets me, and I know many others every single time.
And the Cardinals hands team secures the football.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're handpicked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who could always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. It's Benson on the give. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Benson once more. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Murray from the pistol. Harrison secures this left side. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
They snap it to Murray. It's caught by Harrison. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Looking underneath here. Benson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals can cruise to a win, growing that lead further. Jonathan Gannon getting his offense ready. They're going for 2.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing again. Murray. Oh, and he's got a man open. Complete. He's almost there, but no, they stumped him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
Mitch Wisnowski set to kick off.
Here's Wisnowski now to handle the kickoff. Danny Gray to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts looking to throw. Got a man downfield and Goddard has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Back to throw, Hurts. That's complete to Wilson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. They run it with Saquon. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. Hurts. This one's caught. Smith has it. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Offense up to the line fast.
6 yards. Eagles 1st down. A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
From the red zone on 1st. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
4th and forever coming up.
Don't touch it.
On 4th down, Hurts. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
Well, 99% of what they did was excellent. Right play call, good route, great throw. Just needed to make that catch. That's a situation you expect your guys to convert every time.
Benson on 1st and 10. And he's almost at it worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by Jahan Campbell. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Easy, quick. Move. 2, hot.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Cardinals football, and they can pretty well cruise the rest of the way. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Forward. Larry. What you got? 2.
From the gun, it's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Come back. 2.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke.
Murray lost it. Oh, but this one bounces out of bounds, so in the end, no gain on the play.
You know, those defensive guys, they will tell you that the sidelines are best friend, right? A lot of these routes are trying to push the receivers and move the real estate. Sometimes the sidelines could be an offensive player's best friend when that ball bounces harmlessly out of bounds.
Forced out to his right. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Eagles get to it. And he will take it back for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles making the scoreboard look a touch better. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, well, they took advantage.
You know what? Good for them there. This one's pretty out of hand, but hey, they're still putting in the effort, still putting up points before heading home today.
How do you eat an elephant, Kate?
Ooh, I love that one. 1 bite at a time.
1 2-point conversion at a time. 8 points at a time. When you're down this big, that's all you could do on your side is just keep on digging and keep on eating bite by bite.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin this drive with Benson. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Now an inside give to Benson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Push.
I'm trying to run for it with Benson. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He's got McBride complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strap. Looking quickly here.
It's a gain of 20. That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and 10.
Murray here on 1st down. Throw right side, hauled in by Harrison. And this one does not go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Vacates quickly left side. He can run it. Still has some space inside the 35. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
The give now to Benson. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's 2nd down now.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. Got a nice little gain on the ground.
The give on 2nd to Benson. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. 2-2.
Here he is on 3rd and short. It's on target to Moore. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
It's a gain of 18.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Buzz. 2-2. Hey.
Now Kyler. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals close to beginning the year 4-0. 3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
I know sauce.
Again, it's Murray to throw. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Cardinals throwing 6 more on the blowout. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Kyler and the Cardinals looking to tack on 2 more. All right, they're going to throw for it. Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Going for it yet again. And once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for 2, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Round left. Trimmer.
Hurts setting up to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They're going to pass it here. Finds Benson on the check down. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Trying to set this up quick.
Brings up second at the 28-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Wilson's got it. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Cardinals are running them out of the building. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's...
And he won't get away. They bring him down. The sack prevents them from adding another 2 more to that lead.
68, Eagles 24. Mitch Wishnowsky.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
No touch. Anyway, up. No touch.
Now Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
It's second
And 10, so at the 28.
Great. Set. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game. We need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, third and long. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Hey, step. Great. No touch.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. He connects downfield. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We got a turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Escapes the pocket. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something to go get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Murray from the pistol. On him quick, and they bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Murray on third down. Cut near the goal line. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The The Cardinals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Murray getting everyone set. They're going for two here. Now pressure coming. And the two-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
74. Eagles 24. Mitch Wishnowsky is set to kick off.
Here's Wishnowsky now to handle the kickoff. Gray now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Chased out to his right. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22.
Hey, easy, 63, bad. Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Hurts looking to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And there's our last-stand image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Cardinals make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hey,
You ain't never been a skate town.